Hello guys, this is Randy Abbott from HalfPlay Gaming, and I am here to do another game for Nintendo Vault. The playlist is on the channel, and if you guys want to watch the playlist has games from Nintendo, and us doing a little bit of video, short video, at least quick play, at least you can call it. So this one's a bit medium between a quick play and a decent timed gameplay. So I'm only going to do 10 to 15 minutes, maybe I'll try on beating one character stage first, and then that's probably it. Don't know exactly, but let's get into the video. I decided to play Rampage 2 Universal Tour because I used to play this game a lot when I was young. So now I get to finally play it again. So I'm going to do a little commentary about playing the game, and I hope you guys really enjoy this video. So let's start the game. So one player since it's only me. Okay, so let's choose a character. So I have every character unlocked because I wanted to at least have every character to choose from. Even though you're only limited to 3 characters, which is Ruby, the lobster, and then Boris the boar, and Curtis the mouse. So I wanted to do every other character, so this is the reason why that I have every single one unlocked, because I want to at least look at whatever character I want to decide I want to be, and be one of them, which I will be Purple Mucus. So we can choose to save one of the original 3. Let's do it since we're North American. Our top story tonight, New York City celebrates the end of its rebuilding process by laying the capstone on the new Empire State Building. This could never happen again, claimed Mayor Richards. We're all just too well prepared. A related news. I have just received a special report. We are live at Scrum Labs International, where disturbance has been reported. And apparently, another disaster has occurred in one of the Scum Lab's controversial mutation experiments. Enormous monsters are destroying anything and everything in their path. Oh no, not again. They're on a rampage. So now let's start destroying buildings. I really enjoyed this game because I used to be a big fan of this game. I used to play it all the time. Some of the graphics are a bit weird because the characters are more HD than anything else, because the 1064 wasn't really HD. It was an old console, so I wouldn't expect it to be HD. So this time I decided might as well do an HD look, so then it doesn't look that bad, because I'd rather it looking good and have good quality so it's easier to watch the video. So I enjoy being Mucus because Mucus, of course, has all his bars filled, so he has like the max power compared to everybody else, and it's actually hilarious. I'm already losing a lot of health. I really need to start eating. But yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to destroy every building of the city, and then once you destroy the setting of every building of this building of the city, you will advance into the next city, which is actually pretty cool. I used to play this game way too much when I was young, and I still can't even forget that I played this game way too many times to even remember, to be honest. Because I would not stop playing this game. This game is really addicting to me. Because I really enjoyed being a monster, destroying a bunch of buildings in the city, and then having to unlock characters. Like, the feeling it gave me when I played it is that when I first played it, I was like, oh my god, I have to go save a monster, I have to destroy a bunch of buildings in the city, and advance to the next city, and eventually getting to the last city where the monsters kept whatever they call it, capacity or whatever, I don't know. But basically where they keep the monster or whatever, which was pretty exciting because it's like, okay, you have to destroy all the buildings in that city before you can break his thing, and then once you break his thing, you unlock that character. All the Rampage games, after having more characters, was like that, which is pretty awesome. I really did enjoy it. It was really fun, and so on. So as you see, the game's not that hard. It's pretty easy, and the moving on screen is pretty cool too as well, which I really enjoyed it. Okay, it's pretty cool how they tell you like the time and stuff, even though that really doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, see, while destroying buildings, you're always wanting to go for health and such, because you only have a certain amount of lives, and if you don't, you'll get killed really fast. So that's what I've been doing here, is basically trying to keep my health from going down, because I do take a lot of damage. I did increase the damage model. I did increase the difficulty to make it a bit harder, just so then it wouldn't be too easy for me, because I'm a lot older now, so this game's a lot easier than before. Hey, boing, boing, boing. I still don't even know how to still kick with my freaking feet. I'm pretty sure it was like press down and B, but who knows. So far, every time I did that, I picked up a guy instead. Pick up, pick up, pick up. And I'm sitting here blocking. Like, what am I blocking against? Oh no, it's a monster. Block yourself, quickly. What the heck? Oh, okay. It was so confusing when it was like the building shouldn't have been destroyed, shouldn't it? So yes, I really did enjoy this game because this game was just my childhood. I played this game all the time. It's just a game that you just enjoy doing a lot. But yeah, this is what you get for having old classics. Old classics have always been the best. Hey! I love that thing. I just got another special, holy. Especially after a special. It's crazy. But yeah, I really enjoyed the game because it was a fun game to play and I played it all the time. I don't even know how to fly properly. But yeah, this game is up to 3 players, which is pretty cool. It wasn't up to 4 players. It would have been amazing 4 players. I'm pretty sure the other game was 4 players. But this was really fun. I really did enjoy this game, no matter what. To be honest, I don't even know what I ate here. Here, go, stupid eye. So yeah, the controls are a bit different because I am using an Xbox 360 controller. I would be using an Xbox One controller, but I'm kind of not wanting to use it at the moment. The rubber ducky. The rubber ducky was the most annoying thing in the game ever. You never wanted to get the rubber ducky while playing this game, because if you did... Well, I gotta go full health there. Actually, now I have 13 lives left. Yeah, so even though I take damage fast, I did have 15 lives, because I know I wouldn't last how long. As a kid, I probably would have done better, because I played the game all the time, so I was used to doing it. Oh, I caught my hand on fire. Remember, kids, never play with fire. Unless you want your hand on fire, then go for it. But trust me, I'm not. Don't take my word on it. Look at all the people who fall down after this. Oh. Oh shoot. See, if you take too long, those planes will come and they'll do a lot of damage to you, which is really annoying. But yay! I did it in time. So far, 4 cities have been completed, which is actually pretty funny because out of all this time, I've only done 4 cities so far. So it's pretty fun and cool to kind of experience something like this, being a giant ass monster to destroy a bunch of buildings and so forth and so on. So I should restart destroying vehicles. I wonder if I get rewards for doing a lot of stuff like this, even though it takes up time and I should have been destroying buildings along the way, but it's fun. Like you can't deny that you're enjoy. Like it took the whole building to freaking. That took 1 punch, but it's just this game is just amazing, and I couldn't say anything was better from it because this game was just maybe my childhood. I don't know about really anyone else, to be honest, but this definitely was mine. I don't know, I had a huge addiction to this game. This game was just my favorite of all games ever. This is like the only Nintendo 64 game I played a lot. But I did have Nintendo 64, I did have a bunch of games. I used to have even a South Park game until one point disappeared out of nowhere, which I don't remember why. And I almost get hit by that at the beginning of the game. And I basically just did. Those things are actually... Gosh dang it, I pushed the wrong button. I like knocking them down on the ground as puke or whatever. It's funny watching their bodies splat and then eating it after. Like you get to eat their splattered bodies, like This is like cannibalism to the extent, but they are monsters, and I don't think monsters would be so fair and be like, okay, you can go ahead and walk away. I'll just destroy your buildings and not mess with you. Yeah, a monster would destroy your buildings, but also eat you as well. Because they're food. So then eventually humans would become, oh gosh dang it, some health bar. So basically the humans would become the new part of the food chain. Oh, I fell in water. That guy, oh, why does that get to walk on there and I get a freaking... The airplanes will drive me nuts and I'm gonna lose. Like, this is why I increased my lives a bit, because there was no... Oh, well that just messed me up badly. Yeah, you know how earlier I told you don't play with fire? Don't play with bombs either. That is not something you want to mess with. Or electricity, like wires like that. Like, whose house leaves wires like that? Like the heck? It's like death waiting to happen. Yeah, I destroyed some. Ooh, bonus round. Destroy your building before the time runs out. This one isn't that hard. It's actually really easy to do. So you have to sit here and tap the B as fast as you can, because if you don't tap it fast enough, your character won't destroy the building. I've always went for the bigger one first, because the bigger one takes like 3 extra longer, but it's also shorter than the other one. So you don't have to worry much about it. See, now this is the last building I have to do, and it's a bit bigger. I probably could have even started with this one, but I was so used to starting with the tallest building that I really didn't mess with it. I didn't really mess with this. Yay, I did it. Oh, I wonder how I shoot my eyeball in the air and somehow grow a new one. So I just got 3 lives out of that because I did beat the bonus, which is pretty awesome. Now it's time to move on. Well, now this time the game crashed, so I had to restart the game or whatever. So I guess I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes with Ralph at a different random city that I randomly chose, Miami. I guess that's where I'm starting. So the game crashed on me. I do not know why, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna start. So this is me starting over. This time I decided to be Ralph. Ralph was one of my favorite characters, but my favorite character of all time was probably George, because I really enjoyed George a lot. Because who wouldn't enjoy a monkey? So I'm probably gonna do a 5-minute video. So I decided to do something random this time, because it was no point in really continuing that, because it doesn't save for you, so therefore you don't get your save data back or anything. So I decided, you know what, I might as well start a new character profile instead. So that's what I'm doing right now. So there's a lot to Rampage, and just how big they made it. It started from actually it started from an arcade game, and it made it all the way to the Wii as Rampage Total Destruction, which was pretty awesome. I do enjoy the Rampage series. I really wish that they made more Rampage games, because like imagine HD Rampage games that were just it would have been amazing, just fighting monsters in HD kind of idea while destroying buildings and stuff like that, and remake it to like 4 players, so then 4 people could play rather than just 2 people, right? Because it would be a lot more fun to have 4 players instead of just 3. Just having like a little party game of this. So I just got points for that. I do not know how, but I got points out of that, which is pretty awesome, because whatever, is your points. The thing, I can't remember, but maybe there's a certain amount of points that you get maybe an extra life maybe from. To be honest, I do not remember, because it has been a long time since I played this game, so I wouldn't really know, or remember at least. I would remember how far I've gotten at least. So I guess that's 1 city out of all of them that I actually defeated. I actually destroyed 1 city, yay! That was awesome. I got it. I did it. Ooh, a bonus round already? It's telling me to kick people, but I don't know how to kick people. To be honest, I don't even know how to punch. I kick, so here I am sitting here trying to do something I do not know what I am doing. Yeah, I failed horribly at it because I do not know how to kick. I do not know how to kick. The wolves don't kick, man. Wolves don't know how to kick. So I guess I'm trying to unlock George. I guess that's basically the idea from this. Well, actually, let's don't call him George. Let's call him Harambe. We'll name him Harambe in dedication to Harambe, who was killed innocently for protecting a little kid. So just, if you guys see this video, just go on Twitter and post hashtag on Harambe is on Rampage, and see how many views likes you get or whatever. A lot of people who have played Rampage in the past probably would know what you're talking about because he is a giant gorilla. George is a giant gorilla, so you can think of Harambe 2017. The first video game reference to something very, very popular nowadays, so that's pretty awesome. Gosh dang it. This tank really isn't my friend. I really hate this tank. In the original one, you used to be able to ride this. Wow, I just killed a human with his sneeze. But yeah, you used to be able to ride the tank in the old one, which was actually pretty fun. Just getting on the tank, shooting your teammates and stuff, and watching them just die and all that. And one thing I also remember from this game is also eating people. That was pretty fun. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the city. There we go. I did it. I beat more juice, more cities. Well, that was a quick game slash halfway, midway, somewhat. After all, the company that made this game is Midway, so that's Midway video. You see that pun I made there? Anyway, I hope you guys really liked this video. It is part of the Nintendo saga because it is a Nintendo 64 original, which was pretty awesome and really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys really liked the video, and remember that we're gonna try to make this page big because I want it to make something bigger than anything I have really imagined and make something amazing. There's a couple playlists that will be going on. So far we have the Nintendo Vault, which is actually gameplays of games of Nintendo 64 or even Nintendo GameCube if we get the chance to, or any Nintendo rights-based company. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Don't forget to click on the top screen here where you can actually click on the playlist, and it'll take you to the playlist with all the other 2 games that we have so far, and any other game that will be added onto that playlist by the end of this week or so forth. I really hope you do like that video, and I really enjoyed you guys watching, and I hope you guys subscribe and like for more.